is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Maya Angelou. Look at this man. I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept. Angela Davis. Invest in yourself unapologetically and find outlets to expand your gifts. When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid. Audre Lorde. I learned to be grateful, honor my worth, and love myself the way that I am. Kitty Cash. Reclaiming my time. Maxine Waters. Another one of the dopest places in Atlanta, which is Peter Street. Definitely got some stories on this block. It's mostly a black-owned sort of block with art galleries and, you know, mom and pop shops. But it's got this really great brunch spot called Omni Coffee and Egg. We're gonna check it out. Oh no, is it closed? Hell no. What a beautiful day. Oh my God. I'm so grateful I skipped New York winter to stay the winter in Atlanta. It's so beautiful here. I think I'm having post-work zoomies, which is definitely a thing, where like when you get so much work done and you feel productive and like you just get really hyperactively excited, and now you just want to just be cameraing yourself in the middle of the street in Atlanta. Anyway, I feel great. I just got vlog 6 done. Vlog 6 done, vlog 5 promo, vlog 5 is about to go up. I'm about to find some food, take my ass into the studio and shut the fuck up and get to work. So hope you're having an amazing day and an amazing week. I feel great. It's fucking warm here. Like New York is under, I don't know, 8 feet of disgusting snow. Here I am in the sun with my fur jacket on, sweating from the inside out. Bye. What's good, y'all? We are back at it again. I'm about to record the backgrounds for Saint-Tropez, which is my original violin song. It's about to get real boring, but we about to knock it out. All right. I just remembered how dope this song is. I feel like it wasn't made clear that... Oh, the cat ran out. Let me close the door behind his ass so he's not in here distracting me. Hold on. Shut the door. Keep out the door. Love him, but bye-bye, kitty. Bye-bye. I forget how dope this song is. I mean, I wrote it, you know what I mean? But I forgot how much the quality has boosted since I've gone from recording through my amplifier, which is completely unnecessary, to just plugging straight into the system. And I feel like the last video I got of me recording this, I actually cut that part out. But yes, I found out that it's much better to go straight into the system and add effects later than it is to go through an amplifier. It's such a cleaner sound, it's more boosted, it's fatter. So all that shit I said before, yeah, just cut all that. And it's not perfect, don't get me wrong. Like, I still wish that it had like that little wooden, you know, texture. I don't know. I think the best thing to do is just play like a real violin on top, an acoustic violin on top of it to get that texture. Anyway, I'm gonna quit blabbing and just go for it. It sounds so good. It just doesn't need much. It really doesn't need much. I don't want to OD and like put a whole symphony behind it because I want the focus to be on the solo. But it's just it's really well done so far. I'm just gonna be trying shit. Fuck it. Dun 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 dun. I see. Yeah, I fucked up. Damn. So boring. I'm sorry. Ooh, what's good, y'all? I woke up feeling very meh today. Just meh. I feel like I feel meh, look meh, just meh, M-E-H. Grateful to be alive, etc., etc. Grateful to be living another day. I have to just jump straight back into the studio again today. There's no escaping it. There's simply nothing else. I've got 2 things to do before I jump back into the studio today. One of which is sending out a t-shirt to one of my people who won a giveaway from 2 vlogs ago. So if you've been watching my vlogs, look at this fucking If you've been watching my vlogs the whole way through, then you'll know a couple weeks ago I did a giveaway. And the winner of that giveaway is getting their t-shirt mailed off today. So I've got to run to the post office and do that. And then take some shit back to Burlington that I bought that I just didn't need. And then I'm jumping right back into the studio. So see you in a little bit. Summer Hill. So they have this bake shop called Little Tart. I figure I'll pop in and see if they have any gluten-free pastries, and I don't know, just see what the town has to offer. Let's check it out.
Anytime I want it, you'll be waiting. We get it, oh man. I can tell that you be down to do them things you thought about, and it's fine. Anytime you, every time you want it, I'll be waiting.
It's actually a really cute spot. So it looks like it's probably my vibe for chilling, so I'm about to get a cup of coffee, pull out my laptop, my journal, and just kind of organize what I have going on. Like oftentimes with just kind of being an autopilot with studio, gym, and just like pushing forward every single day, sometimes I'll get lost in that process and just need to like reground myself. So just kind of like mapping out the next couple months, looking at kind of what the year looks like, and just getting my head more in the game. So let me grab my shit and go back in there. I've got a package going out today to one of my subscribers. Shout out to Roche, who won my Teflon challenge, which if you're not watching my blog every week, you'll have no idea that I did a giveaway challenge. And shout outs to Roche and all of your writing career success. About to drop it off in this post office now. Oh Lord have mercy, my bangs are split. Well, so I am finally home in the studio, and so I'm working on the track that y'all saw me start producing on the Orba, like after that whole process of realizing I couldn't with the Akai. I love what I produced, but you feel the butt coming, but big butt. I feel like it doesn't complement what I'm singing, how I'm singing it. Like it just doesn't complement the range of my voice, and that's just another, like, it's a challenge which can be surmounted, but it's one that I don't know, when I get into this type of stuff where I reach challenges in areas that I don't even want to be fucking with, it just kind of pisses me off. I know that producing is its own art form, much respect to true producers, but I don't even want to take the time to learn how to find the correct, I don't know, it has to be an EQ thing, and then finding the right frequency so that nothing is competing with my vocal frequency. And I don't know, it's like I really want to delegate the process to somebody who knows what they're doing. But what I'm scared of, to be honest, the reason why you're not seeing me delegate too much is because I don't want to waste my money. Like, I only have a certain budget to kind of work within and a certain amount of time to work within that budget. And I don't, like, it's easy to start hiring random people to do shit and then they fail or they don't come through in time or at all. Like, sometimes you'll spend the money and then, you know, it turns out to be a scam, or whatever they do isn't what I had in mind, whatever number of issues. And I'm just scared as fuck to, like, try a person and then they don't turn out to be the right person, and try another person, and each person who tries or who I might book, it takes a certain amount of time, and I'm really working to be done with all of this within 1 month. Like, everything done. Production, mixing, everything done, so that I have my body of work done, so that all I have to do is focus on visuals and content. And the more days go by like this, I'm like, because what happens too is when I get frustrated, when I get into these like stages where when I get into these stages where I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing, or I'm start questioning or doubting myself, it also takes time and energy away, because then I'm like, I don't feel like it. I'm not energized to. So I have to keep forcing myself through the process. And I mean, this is going to be one of the harder songs. There's like two more songs that are going to present me these same exact challenges. And I'm not really looking forward to them, but every other song that I have pretty much is relatively easy. So at least I'm doing the hard stuff now, and I guess I'm almost done with it, but I'm not even sure I'm going to use my version. Like, it might just be that what I've created just needs to be sent through some sort of filter so that the frequency complements my voice. If you take a picture of something and you want to put it through a whatever filter, film grade filter or a 80s grade filter or a Polaroid filter or a 4K, 8K, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing that needs to be done with the beat that I created. It's just not quite there, and I don't feel like learning all this shit, man. I just do not feel like learning all this shit. And then I listen to a lot of independent music podcasts that tell us that, like, the new way to become successful as an independent artist is literally doing every fucking thing. That shit sucks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit sucks. Like, I'm grateful that I have my body of work at least all written, for the most part mapped out. The actual logistics of executing the work, there's only, 10 days left in the month. And I was hoping to be finished with all of my music by the end of February, but it's just not looking possible. Like, I'd have to forego so much else and just, like, stay in the studio. But once I've been in the studio for like 3 hours, I start getting tired. Like, I start like needing breaks. I start like, unless I reach the end of a song, like, then I become energized because I can hear the full thing like in a somewhat finished state. With this song right here, like, I feel like my only option is to hire somebody to either reproduce it or hire an engineer to try to pass it through some sort of filter. And, you know, all of it is money. All of it is coming out of a limited budget and a limited time. I don't want to leave this studio space until I know I've completed my body of work that I've set out to complete. Because almost anything else can be pushed back, even though I don't want it to be pushed back. I don't want to push back my releases. I've got a show that's looking like it's going to be booked for the end of April, so I need to get on it. I need to really have my shit together, basically. I have another song called Make You Cry that's going to be a harder song. And it's sad because, like, there's this one producer who I love working with. He's amazing. It's like we read each other's mind in the studio. He's super talented. He's talented at engineering as well. His musicianship is off the charts, kind of like mine. And not to like pat myself on the back, but like, it's just being able to speak the same language with somebody is very rare. But unfortunately, he's not reliable. And that's something that happens. Like, the people who I love working with who are like, you know, super talented, either their business and professionalism suck shit, or they're super unreliable or under communicative. And it's just sad because, like, if something happened that would create that sort of environment, I would understand. Like, if we clashed or something happened that would make them unreliable, like, I'd be like, all right, I gotta, you know. But it's just crazy because we get together and make amazing work happen, and then radio silence. I would say the hardest part of this whole process is finding the right people. And I think that that's almost like a life thing for me. Like, Finding the right people is the hardest shit ever so far. And I don't want to make that like a blanket statement that will create my future, because I do believe your words create your reality. Shout out to Abraham Hicks. According to my experience thus far, like developing a team and like finding people who are working in the same efficiency and professionalism, just execution, like up to my standard, very hard. Very hard. There's a lot more I can say there, but I will put a pin in it. I guess I'll play y'all this beat just to show you what I've done so far, but like I said, it's not gonna work for what I need. If anybody told you being an artist or an independent musician was easy, they were fucking lying, bro. Like, I listen to these podcasts and they're like, being an independent artist these days is so much easier. No, the fuck it's not, bro. I don't mean to be like gloomy, but I don't know, I'll just get into these modes and all I can do is push through and keep going. That's literally my only option. And I like to start and finish one thing at a time. Like, I could just jump ahead to an easier song to execute. That could be a type A brain thing. I don't know. Here's the track that I did. Drop coming, but it just not good enough. The beat sucks, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds better in headphones. I don't know, y'all. I'm discouraged. I ain't gonna lie. I'm discouraged. This shit sucks, bro. It's only this song that I have to really worry about, and one other one that I have to produce from scratch. I might have to just delegate it to somebody else. Like, I love the string sound, but it's not what I need. Damn, I just been leaning in the chair the whole time. Like, my attitude sucks right now, I'm not gonna lie. Damn. And all I can do is keep on going. I'm so, like, I'm just discouraged, man. And I don't know what to do about it besides just keep on going. Shit sucks. I would love to quit. I would love to, like, go to the movies or something. Maybe that's what I need. I don't know. But it's gonna be the same amount of work even when I get back, so I might have to reach out to some producers and potentially waste some money. That might be what I have to do. I had hired somebody else to make a song to this, and I had sent them just my vocals, and what they sent me back was so terrible. Oh man, and like, it was so bad. I mean, everything was off. It wasn't in the key, the beat. He had flipped it to like the 1 and 3 instead of the 2 and 4, if that makes any sense, and changed my whole like timing structure. It was, I don't know what people be hearing. So that, I think that was a big discourager too, knowing that I've tried to export this process before and it was a fail, and now I have to do it again because this sucks. I can't do anything with this. Anyway, let me continue. Down. Yo, X, W's, yeah, Dukas, legs, W's, yeah, Dukas. Why must you piss me off? Go down, babe. It's another nasty song. It's crazy when you just, I know this is a hit song, and just not having the resources to expedite it like I want it, at the level I want it. It's just, man. Go down, babe. Go down, babe. X, W's, yeah, babe. What you do, cuz go down, mate. Go Hell no. Luxe. Luxe. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even hit the note, child. I didn't hit it. It's crazy being an unserious person doing a serious song. Go down, man. It's getting somewhere. This whole process is temporary. Do cause ain't even really gotta. Yeah. Time, they, cycle. Via. Time, they, cycle. Time, they, cycles. I don't know how that sounds. It's either good or terrible. I truly love being an artist, but I can't wait to finish this song. This song and Make You Cry, which is another one that's gonna have to be produced, but also that demands a lot of me vocally and touches on a subject that's very vulnerable. And once I'm done with those, then everything else pretty much is easy. I don't want to stop tonight, but I do have to eat and shower. You know what I mean? Like, be a human still. But I pretty much finished the vocal portion of this, at least tonight's run. I'll probably come back, if not tonight, then tomorrow. Sometimes I like to record in layers. I have a way about singing. So it takes me a minute to kind of warm into certain songs. And I think it's because I've done so many different genres over the years, different styles of singing. And like on one side that's braggable, but on the other note, it's like I've done so much all over the place that I haven't built a succinct sound. And being all over the place can be a blessing if you're like a reference artist or a background singer or something, but as an artist I think it's important to carve out a certain sound, let people know what they're kind of getting from you. I mean, I really don't know. I love each song like it's my own baby, but sometimes it takes me like a day or two to kind of warm into the vibe of whatever the song is. So like with this one, it's called Go Down. It's a very sexy song, but it's very like trap R&B, and I sing it and perform it really well, but tonight I could only get like all the background vocals done, and then usually I come back on a different session and hit the leads. And I wish I could get it all done in one session, but just for the best quality recording, it's best for me to come back. So I'm about to shower and eat, and maybe I'll try to take another crack at this tonight, but my vibes are pretty low. So I'm gonna wrap up today, at least on camera, and move on to whatever the fuck is next. I'm sure tomorrow will be better. I'm hitting the gym and then jumping right back into the studio. So y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. What's good, y'all? It is a beautiful day in the A. As you can see, I just took a jog at Piedmont Park. My goal today was to do between 2 and 3 miles in the park and then go do a lower body workout at the gym. I hit 2 miles, 0.24, whatever, 0.24th of a mile, I don't know. Anyway, I hit 2.24 miles, and now I'm about to head to LA Fitness and get this weighted workout on. So I'll see y'all later.
Bitches eating burgers so they ain't saying nothing. I look at them discerningly when I know damn well I want one, but I bees in the gym, bees in the gym. 4, 5, 6 days, damn right I get it in. Girls like me and them boys stay on me, cause when I'm in the gym I work out like I'm a pony. Yeah, bees in the gym, bees in the gym. 4, 5, 6 days, damn right I get it in. I do my sit-ups, crunches, squats, lunges. If I can't get to the gym, fuck it, I work out in public. They all stare, but I don't really care, cause bitch, I'm trying to look like Jesus in my underwear. I be on the treadmill running till I want to vomit, thinking that when I leave here I'll probably eat an omelet. I gotta get it in, cause I gotta get it right. I be staring at your pizza, but I won't take a bite. No, you can't get it right if you don't get all your vitamins. I don't ever leave the gym without doing my power clean. 50 reps of this and 50 reps of that while you...
Oh man, I wanted to talk about last night. So as you know, I've just been going studio hard. I've got maybe 10 more songs to complete. I'm praying to God that they're all done on my side within the next 10 days. 10 songs in 10 days, maybe 2 weeks max. And then I'll be done with like this chapter. But last night when I came in to get to the studio, unfortunately, oh shoot, that's much better. Unfortunately, there was a party happening, and it, I couldn't record. I can't record when there's like OD noise, or really even get into it. Sometimes I can plug my violin straight in and not have to use my microphone and work, but if I can't like get into it, you know what I mean, it's just best to call it. So I've been looking for an excuse to kind of take a break, and last night was that excuse. I think I need to take a break on how hard I speak, how loudly I speak. Oh my God. So I decided to take myself to the movies last night to see How to Make a Killing. That shit was so good. That shit was so good. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I didn't. I don't know why I expected less. I looked at the Rotten Tomatoes. I think they gave it 55%. It didn't have all the best stars, but that was a really good movie. I don't know any of the cast members' names, but I did see the lead actor in Running Man, and he did great in that too, so I shouldn't have doubted him. I think he's kind of like the new Tom Cruise, I would say. Really killing it. Really great job. And he's a great actor as well. His facial expressions, his body language, demeanor, and he's one of those actors, I don't know what you call him, but he's one of those actors who is always going to show up as himself. He just has like a strong vibe, kind of like, this is not a good example, but kind of like maybe Keanu Reeves. Like Keanu Reeves, no matter what you cast him in, he's always going to show up as himself. He's got a strong energy. So I feel like this actor is kind of like that, where anything they put him in, he's going to show up as himself. So it was such a great movie. It's about a guy who was born into a rich family. And long story short, his side of the family got ostracized from the family structure. And he wanted access to the family fortune. And he realized that only 7 people stood in his way. So the movie's called How to Make a Killing. Brilliant cast, brilliant styling, the energy of the film, and the script. Amazing. Really, really, really great job. I thought it was going to be another kind of like baddish movie. No shade, but I went to see The Housemaid recently. I thought it was going to be a really good movie. It wasn't that great. And it's no fault of the actors. I think it's just, I don't know if it was the direction or the script, but it was a little disjointed, and it just felt like thrown together. It wasn't well executed, in my opinion. It could have been done way better. I thought it was going to be another one of those movies like that was like well hyped and looked like it was going to be good on the outside, but turned out to be like a C grade movie. It was great. I give it a B++. I give it a B++. Oh, and another thing about it, me being a musician, another thing about the movie was the score. Wow. Shout out to the composer. The score was incredible. I mean, it was so robust. It was so well done, well mixed, well composed. Whoever composed the score, you're like one of those guys. You're like one of those composer guys, like for real, or women. I pray to God it was a woman. But it was such a great movie, so I went out, watched that. Then I came back home and almost finished all of my song Go Down. It's almost finished. In my opinion, some of the harmonies still need tweaking. That part has been a lot harder than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be kind of simple, but it's not. I'm crafting it to be a hit. It seems like people don't even do harmonies anymore and like layered vocal production anymore. People seem to just do 1 or 2 layers now. But in my opinion, like they're just, I don't know, it just needs harmonies. It needs harmonies, but it needs great harmonies. So I don't want to rap with that or half-ass it. I also don't want to have to record it again at a whole new studio. So what's good, y'all? It is a beautiful day and I just got inside from getting absolutely nothing done besides aura farming with my outfits. It's a whole lot going on, that some of which I can't even discuss. But I have a lot of work to get done within the next week. So I finally got the mixes for my first 3 songs that are scheduled to be released in April. Pray to God. I sent out some of my yet to be recorded songs for reproduction to get those songs done. I'm about to send my mixer another 3 songs to get done. And I randomly tried a mixing engineer on Fiverr. So I'm praying that that turns out well. You never know. We'll see. Beyond that, it's a hot day. I'm not a big summer girly. I don't like to rock too much skin out. That's just me and my you'll either get me mostly clothed, which is where I'm mostly comfortable, or naked, which is usually if I'm at a rave or something like that. But it is a really beautiful day outside, so I spent a lot of the day outside. I went to a coffee shop and just chilled in a parking lot and drank a smoothie, just people watching and chilling, getting my mind together. I have a lot of work to complete within the next 2 weeks. Another thing is I randomly went out last night and saw the movie How to Make a Killing, which I didn't think was going to be a good movie. I thought it was going to compare to The Housemaid, which I went to go see The Housemaid recently and I was so disappointed. I'm sorry. I don't know if it was the director or the writing, I don't know, but something about it just felt very disjointed. That wasn't the case with How to Make a Killing. How to Make a Killing was very well casted, very well scripted, and very well executed. I want to look up who that actor is because I saw him in The Running Man. How to Make a Killing. Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell, I think, is our new Tom Cruise. He's so talented. He's not just a hunk of meat. But I like him also because he kind of has his own quirky personality that he brings to the table, that he brings to every movie that he's casted in. I like that. It's new, it's fresh, but he's also a super talent at acting. I don't know what the general pop consensus is of him. I just know I love what I've seen so far. And that movie was really, really good. It was really cool. What a great movie. They're not paying or coercing me to say this. It was a great movie. Go check it out. Right now, I'm about to listen over my recording of my most recent song, Go Down, which I need to get reproduced. Basically, the reason why I need to get it reproduced is because the original producer, who is a super talented and probably kind of famous producer, was connected with me through somebody I used to know. After I stopped knowing that person, I went back to the producer because I'm always professional minded. I'm always when it comes down to the music or business, you're never gonna catch me in my emotions. I'm not in my emotions, I'm in my bag. I went back to the producer after and was yo, I wrote a hit. I was dead ass. I wrote a hit to your track. And he basically refused to work with me unless I went through. So that told me, okay, cool. I just need to get it reproduced or reproduce it myself. So as I mentioned before, I tried to produce it myself. It's cool, but not cool enough. I either need to work with, co-produce it with a producer, to take what I've done on the strings and take it to level, or just get somebody to completely reproduce the whole thing. So I'm about to listen back over what I've recorded so far. Then I'm probably going to start working on my next track, which is my cover of Prototype. It's a mashup of Prototype and Pure Imagination, and then I added a rap verse to it. I just want to get these things recorded and ready and just checked off the list so that I don't have to be in this physical space. I can move on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a beautiful day. I really want to be outside low-key, but there's going to be so many beautiful days that I just want to get my music done. Have you guys been looking at this piece of trash this whole time? Oh my God. I just want to get my body of work done so I can move on to what's next, because then it's going to be all content and visuals after this. So let's jump in here, listen to what I've done so far, probably tweak some of the harmonies, and start the next song. I didn't record not one bit of this process, so moving right along. What's good, y'all? Happy Saturday. It is a cold and rainy day in the A. And we are about to head to the fucking gym. I'm about to head to the gym and then maybe come back in and do some recording. Driving. All right, so yeah, I'm about to head to the gym, and then if I'm smart, I'll come back in and do some recording. And then later on, I'm going to my homie's show at 529 in East Atlanta Village. So I'm definitely stoked about that one. And yeah, it should be a very interesting day today. It's the end of this vlog. I really haven't put much emphasis on recording anything this week because it's really been just a studio thing, and like, who wants to watch a whole hour of me in the studio? Sometimes it's entertaining, but sometimes I really be needing to lock in. And I lock in best when I'm not being recorded. So good news is I got my song Go Down recorded. It sounds incredible. It's one of those songs that I just want to listen to over and over and over. It's so fucking good. It took like 4 days of recording to get it to so fucking good, which I hate. It takes so long for something to reach that level, because I know that there are so many artists who can go in and just like hit a whole song in one day, but like the levels, the layers, the harmonies, the production of it, the vocal production, I really went in on this song because I really do believe it's a hit. I love listening to it from top to bottom. It's just like so many earworms and so much ear candy. I also last night started producing my own song Make You Cry, which is a very dark, heavy, like it gives Jasmine Sullivan's Bust Your Windows Out Your Car, but much darker, more slow. It's like a slow drip of like poison and an ivy. It's very, I'm at the point now with producing, I'm at the slowest pumping pump I've ever been at in my entire life. Like this whole time I've been talking, it's just now up to $2.50. I'm only putting $10 in that shit anyways. Yeah, so with this whole producing process, I'm not really excited about, are my lips dry? I don't love the act of producing. It's cool when I don't have a time constraint. Like if I'm just literally having fun, then production is fun. Like looking for sounds, endlessly looking through 100 sound packs to find the right sounding snare, and then figuring out how to EQ it to be the right frequency that you're thinking of in your head. Like that shit takes a long time just to find one instrument. So I genuinely have a new respect for producers, because y'all's job is boring as fuck. That shit boring. Shit is boring. Last night I spent like half an hour trying to find the right crash, because it's like a boom crash, boom crash kind of song, and the crash has to sound like crash, almost like a lion's roar. And like I kept finding all these notes that just, it wasn't giving what it needed to have gave. Even if I added a reverb to it, I know I'm going nerdy probably for some of you, but even if I added like a reverb to it, it still was like too thin sounding. And I know there are ways to like find the right frequency, but that process is so fucking boring. Respect to real producers. Y'all are the goats. Now that I understand what all it takes to build a tune, I'm guessing that the best way to produce is just not having any preconceived sound in your mind, like, and literally just like making soup out of whatever. Ding ding, oh perfect, that ding 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 ding, ever, oh I can add that to the, and like not having a preconceived thought of what, you know, you want something to sound like. With this song Make You Cry, it has a feel that I want to make sure that I bring to it. And who knows, I might end up collaborating with a producer on this one too. We'll see. But I sent out 2 more songs to a new producer last night just to see what his thoughts are on it. He's very like rock heavy, and so I sent him one song that like has a very indie rock kind of feel and like a 15/8 time signature in the hook. So since he's a very skilled guitarist and producer, I feel like he'll have no problem with that. Bitch, that shit is on $7. I sent out 2 new songs to that producer last night, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm really trying to get everything done within the next 10 days. I don't know how realistic that is because Make You Cry is another one of those that is going to require some proper production. That's going to be a performance heavy tune. So I definitely want to bring the right energy to it and get the final recording out of my home studio. After that, it's going to be pretty downhill. I think I have another one, maybe one song that requires some like vocal production. Everything else is like covers that don't super matter or very easy tunes that just, you know, won't take a whole lot of layers and production. So I'm excited to get past Make You Cry. I'm excited for the show tonight. I will definitely be bringing you guys. You already know what time it is, you know what I mean? I got some good rest last night. That's why my energy is through the roof, and I'm about to go kill it at the gym. So I will see y'all after the gym.
I'm super supportive of girls now.
Do they do what you do? Like same industry?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Is it easier to have friends if they're in your same industry?
Sometimes, because they understand. This whole world of being like a sex worker, porn star, whatever you want to call it, is so weird to some people, and they can't really understand how and why you enjoy it.
Have you ever met a girl?
I'm watching Castillo interviewing Bonnie Blue. If you know both of those people, then you're probably my
Some people try and keep up
Just
with what I do, so try and sleep with the amount I do, and then they're just getting burnt out, tired, and you can see it, and they're struggling. And then it makes you hate the industry. But it's not the industry's fault, it's because you don't know what you can handle.
So you say like some girls winning mileage?
But like, these are my limits. But it's good to know your limits. Like, I wish I knew mine.
I was about to say, so would you say you've reached yours yet?
No. Oh my God, you're Bonnie Blue. Or, oh my God, can I get a photo? Or my boyfriend loves you. Like, the amount of women and girls that come up to me is like just as many as men. Sometimes I spent hours and hours in the same spot just taking photos.
Was you sneaking with it, or was you just bold? Like, it was like, yo, meet me
I was
here.
sneaking with it.
Yeah, then to jump into the profession. Like, but speaking of, there's a lot of girls that want to actually get into that, but I've got to ask you,
Yeah.
like, what's the success rate? Because I've seen a girl, like, an amount of, like, £25 on there.
It's not
What do you
easy
think about
to
your
people
CV,
think.
man?
You can't just post it that way.
You got to market it in that.
I don't think got to market it.
Yeah, because I'm thinking,
My good videos aren't free. They're not out there, so they want to see them.
so like a YouTube premium thing, that's the regular YouTube. Like,
It depends. Like, I've got everything from lesbian stuff. But recently, so I'm doing a really big event in June. I was like, okay, maybe they pay and I donate the money for
Just simple.
mental health or something.
True, that's a good way to do it.
But I
Let's
still
go
don't
out.
have an idea about them paying.
Get ready to experience a night in East Atlanta Village. You can already hear the party from here. Let's go. feed store Uteco, which is, they usually have live entertainment every night. It's either like a comedy show, a karaoke event, or like a live band. They also have, I think, a producer night, open mic, and then obviously it's like a food smorgasbord as well. So let's get down here to my friend's show before I'm that late friend. You know how much I hate those.
God, that was a nightmare.
But I thought I was just like, at the, you know, she had her shoes, just like athletic shoes that had a heel like this, and then collar to go and
Lines around the vibrating subatomic particles of space. contaminate your minds with my psychedelic seed. My essence is now oozing with psychedelic energy as I enter the moistened crevices of your cerebral cortexes. As the psilocybin spores travel through my pulsating mushrooms, open ye third eye and prepare to receive my sonic load from space.
Like I can do pancakes, I can bake all
I'm in Hell's Kitchen with an apron and a hat on my shoulder. The Lord is my witness. So on my Libra scale, I'm weighing sins and forgiveness. What goes around comes around like a hula hoop. Karma is a bitch, but just make sure that bitch is beautiful.
Let's see, I was trying that before I was trying to see how
As much as I want to stay out tonight, I can't. I've got to take my ass back home and get ready for the studio. I've got kind of a big recording day tomorrow, so I can't really rump. But that was East Atlanta Village in a nutshell. I might do something else, but it would be smart if I just fucking don't. Well, that's it for this week's vlog, y'all. If you've watched until this point, comment "nice to meet ya," and I don't know, I'll shout you out in the next one. Y'all have a great one, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
I'll go round and round the city, inside my merry-go, but it ain't nice to meet ya.